Oh, I'm telling you, brother, it's a frightful sight to see what goes on Halloween night.
Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is RaiBshaw, and here on my channel I typically do writing vlogs. We'll see how this goes because this is my first time filming with my new desk setup in my new home. It feels a little bit strange. Everything feels like it's really close to me because we moved. I've talked ad nauseum about all of that, and I will link it in the cards up above. My husband and I have combined our office space, our living room, dining room, bedroom, all into a bedroom. And so everything is really close to me right now. Today I thought it would be kind of fun for my fourth quarter goals video to combine it with decorating my desk for the fall / Halloween. And so I've got down here at my feet my box of all of my Halloween and fall and Thanksgiving decor. And so as I review my goals for the last quarter, the third quarter of the year, and plan my goals for the coming quarter, I will just be kind of decorating my desk and things will just start popping up. I don't know, we'll see how this goes. I have no idea if this is even gonna work out, but whatever. Okay, so first of all, we're going to review my goals that I made for the third quarter of the year. And I just have to say, the third quarter of this year was, for me, just the perfect example of how you need to be flexible when you make plans. Goals, I should say. I feel like it's really important to set goals, and without setting goals, I don't end up pushing myself as hard as I do when I have a goal that I'm trying to meet. And so I'm glad that I made the goals that I made in the third quarter of the year. That being said, it's also equally as important to be flexible with those goals because you have no idea what life is gonna throw at you. And that's exactly what happened the third quarter of this year. There were a lot of things that were completely out of my control that I had not planned on that just were thrown at me, and I kind of just had to roll with the punches, go with the flow, and try to figure out ways to continue to be productive even as I was moving out of my house and trying to find a place to stay from one night to the next. That being said, I still want to review my goals and see how I did on them. First of all, my book goals. I'm going to print out this latest draft of my book, and then the second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to organize all of the beta reader feedback that I've received, and I'm going to print that out as well in a similar way. And third, I want to rewrite the ending of the book. Okay, so not too bad actually. I did end up printing out the latest draft of my book, which is right here, nice and thick and fat. And so good job, Rayleigh. At least I got that one done. And I have started going through all the beta reader feedback that I received, and I've started marking it, but as you can see, I've only gotten through the first part of the book, and I was hoping to have all of this done by the end of the third quarter, so this entire thing marked up, and I was hoping to have started rewrites already on the end of the book. So clearly I have not done that. I feel like you guys who've been keeping up on my channel over the last 2 months can understand why. I don't feel like that was a super lofty goal. I feel like life just got in the way, and I think if I had just continued living in the basement apartment that I was living in before, I think I would have been able to get at least all of the beta reader feedback marked up and organized. I don't think I would have been able to rewrite the end of the book though. I'm glad that I saved that for this coming NaNoWriMo, but we'll get into that a little bit later. I'm gonna give myself 2 out of 5 stars for this goal because I feel like I did a good job given the circumstances that were dealt to me, but I did not ultimately achieve all the goals that I had set, so 2 out of 5 stars. Looking forward to this, the last quarter of the year, the fourth quarter of the year. My writing goals are a little bit, I'm gonna keep them kind of simple because I know heading into this fourth quarter that this is going to be a really busy quarter with a lot of holidays. We've got Halloween, we've got NaNoWriMo, which is technically a holiday, but y'all know what I mean, right? And then we've got Thanksgiving here in the United States, and then we've got Christmas. I just know it's gonna be really, really busy, and I'm living with family now, and I really want to be able to enjoy the holiday season with all of them. And so I'm not going to be really super crazy with my writing goals for this fourth quarter, but what I would like to get done is I would like to finish organizing all of my beta reader feedback and I would like to finish rewriting the last 50,000 words of my novel. So that's my plan for NaNoWriMo, is to rewrite the last 50,000 words of my book. Anything else that I get done on top of that will just be bonus points for the coming year. Alright, secondly, we're going to review my YouTube goals that I set during the last quarter of the year. I want to pre-record and pre-schedule at least 2 videos every month. Okay. Yeah, that was a good joke. So obviously I was not able to do that. To me, honestly, I'll be honest, it is a miracle to me that I was able to post any videos at all in the last quarter, considering all the craziness that was happening. So I'm gonna give myself 3 out of 5 stars for this, because I did not obviously end up pre-recording and pre-scheduling a lot of videos. Given that I didn't have a space to record, I didn't even have a desk or any of that, it was just really complicated to be able to vlog at all and find time to edit vlogs. And so I'm really pleased with the fact that I was still able to post videos every week during all the madness. I'm giving myself a 3 out of 5 stars. So my new goals for YouTube for the coming quarter are, again, I'm going to keep them really simple. I will count it a victory if I can continue to post weekly, because I'm trying to get used to this new living situation and living with so many people in a house that can get quite noisy. So if I can continue to post every week for this last quarter of the year, I will consider that a victory. But my main goal is to finally film my beta process. So I sent out my novel to beta readers back in like April, May, and June, and I still haven't made the time to actually film what my process was and to film my reaction to the feedback that I received and kind of just go over how the whole process was for me. And I've been meaning to do that for months. Those are videos that keep getting pushed back because of everything else that's been going on. And so I would really like to be able to film those by the end of the year and have them posted. So that's my goal for the 4th quarter of the year, is to finally film, edit, and post my videos of my beta process. And then my last goals for the 3rd quarter of the year were my health goals. My husband and I are going to be going on a cruise with my family in September, and I'd really like to be able to fit in my bathing suit. I would really like to be able to lose 10 pounds. I feel like 10 pounds in 3 months is totally manageable, totally doable. Okay, really, when will you learn? I feel like this is a lesson that I have to learn again and again, and it is that setting weight loss goals does not work for me. In fact, it's counterproductive. For me, when I'm focusing on how much I weigh and on losing weight, I end up getting more stressed and I always end up gaining weight, as opposed to the times when I have had the most success improving my health and actually losing weight. Weight loss has just been like a natural side effect of me trying to get healthy. So it actually works better for me to set goals to improve my health. No, I did not end up losing 10 pounds in time for my cruise. Magically, my bathing suit did fit, but it was tight. I'm gonna give myself 1 out of 5 stars for the last quarter, just because I did, especially towards the end after we had moved, I did start running in the mornings and doing more exercise and trying to get 10,000 steps on my Fitbit every day. So I did kind of do like some last ditch efforts to improve my health there at the end, but for the most part over the quarter I was just... But yeah, so 1 out of 5 stars there. And then for this coming quarter, this last quarter of the year, again, I anticipate that there's going to be a lot of sweets and a lot of yummy things that I'm gonna want to eat during the holiday season, as I always do. And I hate feeling like I'm depriving myself. And so one of the things that I've started doing to try to improve my health is I've started intermittent fasting. And I know there's a lot of different ways to do intermittent fasting. I found that something that I've been feeling good doing over the last like 2 or 3 weeks is I'm just trying to limit the window of time in which I eat during the day. So I'm trying to start eating a little bit later in the day and stop eating a little bit earlier in the day, just so my body has time to cleanse itself. And I'm not going to go into all the science of intermittent fasting. I feel like it's something that's really popular right now, and you can find 1,000,000,001 videos about it on the internet. If you're curious what intermittent fasting is and why anyone would do that, you can go ahead and watch those. But so I've started trying to do intermittent fasting, and I've noticed I'm just eating smaller portions. I notice I don't tend to overeat when I'm doing intermittent fasting because I'm just not as hungry throughout the day. And so that's the goal that I'm going to set for my health for this last quarter of the year, is I'm not going to limit the things I'm allowed to eat. I'm just going to try to eat smaller portion sizes and only eat within a 5-hour window during the day. I feel like it will just help me be a little bit more mindful about how much I'm eating and when and why I'm eating it. Am I eating it because I'm bored or because I'm actually hungry? So yeah, that's my health goal. And then I want to have 30 active minutes every day. So that's 30 minutes of doing like cardio or running or doing high intensity interval training or just anything that gets my blood pumping. I want to do for 30 minutes every day. Yeah, so those are my goals for the last quarter of this year. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know down below how you set goals during the holiday season of the year. Do you even try to set health goals, or does just anything go at the end of the year? Do you try to be productive, or do you just let yourself take it easy? I would love to hear what your methods are, because I feel like every year I'm trying something different. Happy Halloween, everybody! I've been putting up decorations throughout the video, and most of them I feel like you can't really see because they're like up here, or it's just not very obvious, but that's okay. I realized that some of my favorite decorations are broken anyways. So, yeah, that's all I have to say today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye!
Now if you doubt this tale is so, I met that spook just a year ago. Now I didn't stop for a second look, but made for the bridge that spans the brook. But once you cross that bridge, my friend, the monster's through his power ends. So when you're riding home tonight, make for the bridge with all your might. He'll be down in the hollow there. He needs your head. Look out, beware! With a hip, hip, and a clippity-clop, he's down looking for a head to swap. So don't try to figure out a plan. You can't reason with a headless man.
Ray, would you come and take a walk with me? We'll cross over the mountains and we'll reach the pale blue sea. I love you. I'm so glad you love me too.